I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me. Feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. Believe you can win.
Mono going crazy again.
Yo, what's good? So yeah, y'all just seen my first 2 days of this training week. I got back from ATL last week, Wednesday, and I just took the rest of the week off because my coach said I shouldn't. Honestly, after getting injured, probably the best idea, no bullshit. So yeah, now we're about to go to the gym, go hit chest. So we chilling. I got some Dunkin' Latte coffee over here. Better run this shit. Week 1 tempo bench for like I think 5s. It should be calm, but like if anyone or anyone on my IG, y'all already know I basically blacked out on bench on my week 1, day 1, because of the injury that I sustained at nationals. So yeah, I got really sharp pain in my lower back, and then I started blacking out, and I was warming up at 275, which is I bench basically like 440. So like that shouldn't have been an issue, but the injury that I sustained basically made it so that whenever I'm using leg drive, I get extreme pain down my lower back, and that caused my lights to go out. I started blacking out, and then the bar just fell. I'm gonna put the video in. Y'all have definitely already seen it anyway. But yeah, so we better be very, very careful with bench today. My coach said I should put on a belt for bench, just like I did in the meet, to try and get rid of the pain in my lower back for now. We're just gonna wear it for like a block, and then after that, get rid of that shit and go back to regular benching. Still, I've been able to squat and deadlift fine, so it's really only bench that's affected by my lower back. So we're just gonna work around it, do what we can do. But yeah, so now I'm working on a playlist for y'all actually. So I'm dropping a Push and P playlist, which is just like all my favorite songs to train to and all that shit. Y'all have already seen it. It has probably already been posted on my Instagram story, but I'm actually working on the album cover right now. I'm about to finish that for the playlist, and then we're gonna be at the gym. So that shit was easy, but I'm clearly dehydrated as fuck. You seen how much just fell over after that set? My friend Maxine literally just told me, nigga, drink water. Well, she didn't say nigga, but she said drink water. And so I'm chugging water, and low key, I feel better. So I should have been on that, no bullshit, but it's alright. We chilling right now. I'm about to hit back downs. We got close grip on bench, and then run through accessories. So let's run this shit. Let's end this week's YouTube vid. Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, even though week one's going chill, I've been thinking a lot about ATL, and we're gonna go over that right now. So, yeah, if you follow me on Instagram, which you definitely do if you follow my YouTube, shit just went left, if I'm being real with you. Like, started with my flight to ATL, and I'm not trying to make any excuses right now. I'm just telling y'all what happened, if I'm being real. Started off with my flight to ATL. Shit got delayed 3 times. We were supposed to leave at 8 and land at 11. We ended up leaving at 11, which was the original time that we were supposed to land. And we didn't land till like basically 2 a.m. I got to the hotel at like 3 and I just crashed immediately. So after that, it kind of fucked up like my last taper day in terms of training. I was supposed to train on Friday train on Thursday and compete on Sunday, have 3-day break. But since we landed so late, it fucked up my plan of going to the gym immediately. So I had to like wake up in the morning and go straight to the gym. I ended up training on Friday and then competing on Sunday. Honestly, I don't even think that was that much of an issue. The biggest issue was honestly, I switched my knee sleeves last minute, and Hansu sent me a pair of their super stiff sleeves thinking that I was a 2XL and they were IPF approved. So those were the only pair of sleeves that I had. My previous pair was not IPF approved. So I had to basically just switch to Hansu's and use them last minute, even though they didn't really fit me. They were way too tight. I couldn't feel my toes. It was bad. Like, but, hey, I was like, oh, it's only 3 squats. Like, I can make it work. I could not make it work. On 4 red, so tight and so stiff that they changed my squat pattern. And whenever I would go into the hole, I felt a tweak in my lower back. There was a pop, and then I got extremely sharp pain, and I was fucked up for a minute. I couldn't move. It was bad. And then I had to pop like a shit ton of Advil, caffeine, just to be able to like move functionally and be able to do what I do normally. So after that, honestly, me and my coach were just in recovery mode for the rest of the meet, trying to make sure that we'd be able to just put up a package that was decent and be able to secure podium. But after that, we already knew the top end would not. My bad, I just kicked the camera. We already knew that the top end wouldn't be there. So at that point, it was really just trying to figure out what we could do and doing the best that we could. So yeah, bro. We still ended up a 4th. I totaled like 777.5. Angel numbers, some shit. And yeah, ended up with like a 562 squat. I think it was like 430 bench and 711 deadlift. Like, honestly, bro, you could tell how disappointed I am because I'm not even like clocked in with the meet, bro. I barely remember my numbers. Like, yeah, shit pissed me off. But we got 28 weeks to get better. It's redemption. Let's get to it. Also, when I was down in ATL, and I went to train at DNA, I ran into Rondel Hunte, and I asked him for some advice for you guys in terms of any new lifters, what he think that y'all would need to hear, or anything he wishes he heard early in his career. So here's that clip. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.
I'm with Rondel. This is the 120 GOAT. The actual 120 GOAT is right here. He's gonna give you guys just some words. Yeah, so I would say like 2 things mainly, and I was actually just telling some people this earlier this day. One is that work is never lost. So let's say, for example, you have like a period of time where you like hitting just like reps and reps and reps, and you're hitting like rep PRs, and you're not able to like express that in terms of like with singles and like hit a new PR. Let's say for 6 months you don't hit a new bench press PR. That work that you do is not lost, and you will eventually have like a breakthrough. So I've had periods of time where like, I remember when I first hit like 800 or 810 on deadlift, and my deadlift was stuck there for a year. And then I literally went from 810 to 881 in like 3 months. So
It felt like less.
Yeah. So the work that you do is literally like never lost, right? And you always will express that later on if it is, you know, you keep putting in the work and you make adjustments to suit. And then the second thing is that slow, consistent progress is always better than just like a booming progress and then you plateau. So never rush the process, never feel like if you need to do X, Y, Z now, because there's always more meats to come. So yeah.
Words from a wise man. But yeah, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.